Good morning.
Good morning, Bobby.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. We are looking for clean water on sea because this year the sea is not very clear and clean. Just in the early morning.
Where are you located?
Yeah, in on the Middle East, the name is Ancona. I type in the chat is Ancona, and the sea is Riviera del.
Interesting. I have to see where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to check to see.
Wow.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah, very beautiful.
I'm jealous. I'm in New
Yeah,
Jersey. Like, the Italian Riviera looks so much more fun.
yeah, thank you. But we want to visit New York, so in future,
Yeah, I want to
we
visit
will.
you.
Yeah, when you want.
Wow, that's beautiful. I'm going to have to do some research on that. Just before we get started, I'll tell you something really interesting. If you ever have a Meta headset, like those Quest headsets on, they have an application that you can go to. It's like a map, a geolocator map, and you can change the time. So you can go back in a location 100 years and see what it looked like.
Ah, okay. Which is the
Isn't that
name of
neat?
that?
So like you could go as a an avatar and walk through your city 100 years ago.
Ah, okay.
Just something neat. If you ever have a Meta head quest set on your head, you can look for that app in there and jump in the map. It's fun. Anyway,
Not yet, but I will buy.
I don't think they're worth buying. I got one from work just to like try it out, and I think they're fascinating and wonderful, except they make me dizzy, and I just prefer to look at the metaverses on my computer screen rather than in my eyeballs, if that makes sense.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so the same, like everything, like when you're teaching Unity, which is the program that all the metaverses are built on, they send you the headset to teach it, but then they say that like the entire course, if your headset isn't working, it's okay, you don't need it. So I'm like, well, why did you send it to me if I didn't need it for the course? So they're
Okay.
really trying to push them out, but I don't think the eye differential issue has been solved yet. So until they don't make me dizzy when I'm wearing them, I'm not using them. So, you know, the worlds are great, and going cruising around in them, like as an avatar, jumping in different, fabulous. But you can only do it for 20 minutes because then you get a headache, or at least I do. So we'll see where that technology is going in the future.
Okay. So is it an app? Is it an app in Metaverse?
Yes, if you put on the headset, that geo map thing is an app in the Meta store. When you go into, you put the headset on and it puts you in this room where there's screens with all apps you can jump in that are free. They have like a entire village for mental health. You go to the village, and if you need someone to talk to about a certain problem, you could go that route. Or if you have to, you know, want a group therapy, you can go that route. You know, so there's all different kinds of things. But again, you can only use the head. I can only use the headset for limited amounts of time. So I don't know how they're going to solve that, because a lot of people have the same opinion that I do. It's a great place. You know, you can put on the headset and get great workout programs, box Muhammad Ali if you want, you know, all these great things. But again, I can't wear it more than 20 minutes, and then I just can't see anymore. So,
Okay, I will try. I will try. So.
it's fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But all right, let me share my screen and we can get started on some stuff. Unless you want to do your screen first. Um, Because I have that one slide on your presentation that I could, just jump in there.
Okay. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, this is the presentation of today. Yeah, this is the code of conduct. Okay. And
Oh, we didn't introduce everybody, but I think everybody knows everybody on the call already, but I'll take attendance anyway. And when we get to the business, I'll have everybody say what they've been working on. So go ahead. Okay, let me see where I was. Do we want to just introduce everybody first? Is that what we're? Well, we've lost Gianluca, I think. I can't hear him. So I'm just going to do the introductions. So welcome everybody. Again, I think everybody mostly has been on the call. This is a Hyperledger sanctioned event, so we have to abide by the code of conduct, which Gianluca will be putting up on the screen, a link for it soon when he's back. Maybe this is so that we can all see how we're supposed to behave. I think we all already know. Again, I am working on the business end of this project. Right now, we're focused on the meetup that's coming up at the end of the month. I had sent a letter out to David for him to look at it. The outline that's in the meetup. Let me share my screen so everybody can see what I'm talking about. Hold on just a second. Which screen do I want to share? This one.
yeah, sorry, I lost connection.
Oh, no worries. I was just sharing my screen real quick just to show. And I lost the meetup, so I'll stop sharing. Just show the meetup stuff, but go ahead with your slides.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
And then we'll finish the introductions.
Okay, this is the agenda of today. Yeah, I think one interesting question is, what are the meetup messages? I've written some propose some ideas. Okay. Yes, this like we are reaching the planning goals because now we have a first version of the prototype, and also we are implementing the other components, the user interface, the Docker architecture. So I hope we will have the first version of architecture until the end of August. So we can also you can show a demo, and we would like to train lots of AI enthusiastic people. It's related to the education topic, or join an AI open source team if we want to share our project, and we are looking for other people who wants to join our project, and we would like to show some technical details. In that case, we can show some technical details about our model and how we want to improve. Those are some ideas. We can use all send all the messages or some of them. Yeah, in my opinion, obviously we will talk about the our goals, because in the previous meetup we talked about the costs and the evaluation of the system. Now we have some changes in performance and in cost, and also about our training mission. I think we can talk something about that. And yeah, also I'd like to show our demo of our software. And yeah, this is our new branch, where the dev branch, where we have the front end component. We reached the first milestone, so we can start the next step. And checking the project plan, the next step is a containerization of the system, so a Docker container architecture. And yeah, this is our milestone, the first week of September. But because of our meeting, we hope to have a demonstration at the end of the August. Okay, for example, the 26th of the August could be a good idea, and we have to build a well-documented Docker container architecture runnable on, for example, Rampod. Rampod is an on-demand GPU. Yeah, in that case, we can push all the code and documentation on the GitHub repo, and everyone can test it and also can give us a feedback.
I think we lost Gianluca again.
Yeah, which is the last slide. Yeah, we can. Okay, let me share my screen. Sorry. Okay, this is some proposal of some ideas of the meetup presentation messages. What do you think, Bobby, about that?
Okay, so we are reaching our planned goals. I would love to get people, enthusiastic people involved in training. That would be great. Join an AI open source team. I'm not sure what that means.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we also are still open to other people who wants to join the team.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. This is perfect. Yeah. And I'm going to go into the presentation when you turn it over to me. So we'll discuss all of that in just a few minutes.
Okay. Do you want to share your screen, or?
I certainly do. Okay. Hold on just a second.
Thank you.
I want to hold on. I got to switch screens for a second. I got to put my Zoom on the small screen and my share on the big screen. Okay, now I can share. Hold on. Share this one. Okay. So again, welcome to the call today. I think I have everybody's name on here. If I don't have your name, please just edit and add it. And we'll go through again. I'm working on the business side, and Gianluca's working on the technical side. We meet in the middle always, and kind of at this call is where we do that. So if we go down the list, you know what, I'm going to cover what I'm going to cover first, and then we're going to do the introductions, because when you're introducing yourself, I'm hoping that, I mean, everybody's been on this call a lot. I'm hoping that you step up and take a position in the presentation, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So we did talk about having this publicized through the global meetup on August 28th, which is a Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Hopefully that is a convenient time for everybody. We're doing it a month away so that we can really blast our social media, which I'll show you in a second how that will work. And I want to get started on that right away as soon as we get the approval from David. So my first thing was to, let me get to the meetup page. Hold on, is it over there somewhere? Start again. So we have a meetup set up. Right now it's in draft form. Get to it. In the Princeton, Hyperledger Princeton meetup group. So how the meetups work, if you're ever interested, and always, if you have something interesting in the Hyperledger Foundation community that you want to share, you would go to a meetup group, whether it's mine or somebody else's, and this is how the global meetup presentations start. So I went to create an event, and I created an event and I saved it as an edited draft. And I have sent David an email to have him look at this because he's another one of the organizers. So he can look at this and tell me if it's okay or if it's not. So what we basically have said so far, and we can go deeper into this, is join us for an exciting meetup. Groundbreaking development from the labs, now available as an open source project. Again, and if this needs to be spiced up or edited, if you know, Jacqueline, if you as the mentee want to change this or anything, just please let me know. I just threw it up there so we had something. And this is what we discussed we wanted to cover, and we'll get into that a little bit more. And then who should attend. These are the folks that the social media will be geared at, so they actually do attend. And we don't need the RSVP, so I deleted that. So this is what I sent to David, and he'll come back and he'll say, you know, this is great, whatever. I know that Tripore's not on the call today, or she might have popped in. Let me see. Did she? No, not yet. She's working on that logo. It looked really good. It just needed a line for the A's so they didn't look like N's. So that's what we're waiting for with that. A lot of people say they can't turn on their mics, but we'll when it's your turn, we'll let you jump in the chat with your comments. So hopefully we can upload that photo of the, and again, we're not tied on any logo. If anybody has an idea for a logo for this AI FAQ with Hyperledger, please create one and let us see it. That would be a big help. And then this event would go global, meaning that all of the Hyperledger meetup groups will have this on their agenda, and you can sign up in your individual meetup group, or you can sign up on the Princeton Hyperledger group. And again, I have several groups that I monitor. One is the Princeton Blockchain and AI, and that has 2,000 members. And unlike the Hyperledger, people actually show up for this because there's not that many of them, and they all are very interested in blockchain. So this is where I'm going to really pump my, I'm going to do a lot of messaging through Meetup. And don't worry, I'll mark it down and show everybody what I've been doing when it happens. So this group as well. So I'm not only hitting the global Hyperledger group, I'm hitting my business groups. I'm going to send emails to other meetup groups that I'm a member of and ask them to publish this meetup too. Again, I want this to break Hyperledger Zoom calls. I want this to be the most attended meetup yet. So I'm really going to go full force on that. So what we need to do now is YouTube for GitHub documentation. Tripura is going to show us a video, maybe not today, maybe next week, on how that happens, how you can take a GitHub repository and have several choices for engines that make that really documentation, well-read documentation that's easy and everyone can understand. So there's different ways to do that, and Tripura is going to show us how to take a GitHub and make it into training documentation. So that's something that we look forward to for next week. But this week, I need people to sign up. Again, like I said, I'm not doing this meetup. I'm not talking. This is your project, your turn to shine. So I'm going to start the meetup with an introduction and housekeeping, you know, showing the code of conduct and the antitrust policy, you know, telling people not to talk, raise your hand in the chat. This is a Zoom room. Recording will be available. Blah, 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 blah. I will introduce that stuff. And then I will introduce the people whose names go here, and that's up to you guys. So we're going to the format as a meetup. Again, this is completely up to us. We can change it. But as I see it right now, it would start with an introduction to the project, which I don't know if Gianluca wants to do that, or anyone who feels, Swap Neil, anyone who wants to talk about how this project came about and the vision for it. And then the next would be a live demonstration, and then hands-on testing, and a Q&A and network opportunities. I'm not sure if the hands-on testing is right, or if that is hands-on, load this yourself and test it yourself. I'm not really sure how specific that's going to get. That's what we need to really go over today, is who wants this. And if I see names in here, I'll be very happy. So, oh, wow, that's awesome. Who did that? Thank you, Gianluca.
No problem.
Much nicer than me trying to type everybody's name. Thank you. So please, don't be shy. If you feel confident and you've been working with Gianluca, step up to do the demo. Step up to do the introduction. Again, I'm going to overall introduce the whole thing, and then it's your project. So we need to figure out who wants to do these parts. So moving along in the presentation, once I get people here, we'll work on, again, the marketing colors and the template for the presentation. That's, and I'm going to put that down right now as to edit this. What's going on here? My computer's stalling for a second. But I'm going to put that down as something I'm working on. And again, I'm only working on it because no one hopped on last week. I didn't see any changes to the marketing page. So okay. So I'm going to move ahead with, let's see if I can change pages now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second, figure out what's going on with my, it's just stuck. Close it down and start again. There we go. Okay, so here we go again, see if it works. My computer is acting very funny right now. I apologize for that. Oh, yeah, and the Medium article, that I would prefer that go out. I know I saw in the chat about the Medium article. That go out when we have confirmation from David, which should come today. And so that you could either put a link or I don't know. Again, Medium articles are forever. I don't know if we want to put a link to the event, but we can start getting that Medium article out today. And when we get there, I'll show you what that means. So the agenda for the meetup is here with what I thought each one of these should be about. But again, I would please put your name up here. There's 12 of us on the call. All of these names I would love to see here. Love to see here. And again, it's a little scary doing a presentation to a lot of people, especially a lot of technical, smart people, but you guys can do this. I'm positive that this will be the best meetup ever. We just have to get encouragement and get ourselves psyched up for it. So the marketing part is what I'm going to be working on this week, is taking these colors and putting them into a presentation, which I'll leave the template up on the marketing page. And then that template for the PowerPoint presentation will live on the marketing page. Social media, again, once we get that date, I would love for everybody who put their name, like for the LinkedIn, to start pumping that out. Same thing with the Twitter, the YouTube. The YouTube channel is going to be the meetup recorded, and any other videos that can happen. I have my own meetup channel, and I'm going to do a category for this so that they're stored on my channel as well. They'll be stored on the Hyperledger channel too. Again, the Medium article we'll go over in a few minutes. But first, I want to ask if there, again, we didn't do anything with education and networking yet, although I did do that HubSpot and I love the program. So I'm going to be looking into working with that soon. So getting back to the presentation. Yay, Gianluca. That's good, Gianluca. Thank you for signing up. So then when we have the template, if you put your name down for one of these sections, I'll give you the template and you can fill out how you want your slides to look so that they mirror what you're saying, or that they reflect the comments that you want them to reflect. And when you're making these slides for what you want to say, I urge you to use more pictures and fewer words. People listen. They'll look at a slide that has something interesting on it, and they'll listen more if they're not trying to read the slide. So that, do something that is indicative of what you're going to be talking about, and then, reflect it on a graphic or a simple slide that shows that. Again, if anybody needs help doing these, but again, the first step is putting your name here and owning it, and then we can really get started on it, which would be fun. I'd love to see can't wait to see the presentation we come up with for that. So now the only other thing, I guess, is social media and the Medium article, which I guess would go out first. Does anybody have any comments on that, or before we go through the people on the call and want to talk about stuff, does anybody have any comments on that? Let me just see if I can get my participants up again. So Anshika, please go ahead.
Hello, greetings to everyone. Am I audible?
Actually, you need to turn your volume up.
Just a minute. Now it's fine.
Yes.
Yeah. So one thing I want to discuss that as per the improvements and corrections which were mentioned by Tripur, I have done all the corrections, and I have not used the Nexus word until the incubation is done. And that's why I've only mentioned the AI FAQ project. Would it be fine? I have mentioned the updated link of the article in the chat section. You could refer to that.
Am I on the right article?
Yeah, you are in the right path.
Oh, good. Yeah, this is fabulous.
Thank you. Actually, this is a kind of introductory article where I have just tried to emphasize that I have just introduced that project in the viewers and users perspective. Along in the series of upcoming articles, I'll go in the depth, like what is the architecture, how it is working, and how we are working on the developer side. So there will be a series of articles which will be coming. I have just kept it in an introductory and a precise manner.
Yeah, it's perfect for the start of our story. Yes.
Yeah.
So I would think
we could also use.
Go ahead.
We could use it like, in the LinkedIn post, we could ping it that so that users could take a look what is about and what AI FAQ is doing. And in the meetup session, we could also, mention that maybe it will work just for a kind of branding.
Yeah, definitely we'll reference this article in the LinkedIn post. Who's doing the LinkedIn post? So somebody signed up for that. Hold on. Sabahayam, are you going to work on the LinkedIn post this week? Is he on the call?
Yeah, you're right. Yes. On chat.
And if you could just touch base with Anshika and get a link to the Medium article, as well as a link to once we publicize the meetup. So I guess the Medium article would come out first as soon as possible. And then as soon as we hear from David and that's an okay date for our meetup and he puts it out there, the LinkedIn post can go out. So I will let you know when those two things happen. Okay. That would be great. So I'm going to just put that on here so that we know what we're.
Yeah, another thing I would like to discuss about the
Actually,
logo.
you're low again. You got to raise your volume again.
Oh, sure, sure. Another thing I would like to discuss about the logo, which we have discussed in the previous call.
I'm sorry, discuss the what?
Yeah, logo of the AIFAQ. I have not mentioned it in the article until the validation is done.
Yeah, you mean mentioning the meetup in the article?
No. I am talking about the logo of
Oh, the
project.
logo. Yes, we're waiting on the logo. I might have somebody work on that and I will send it over to you right away. Yeah, because we need that for the meetup as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you know what? I'll put the logo in the Discord and on the marketing page as soon as I get it done. So all we need is I'll reach out to Tripur because I know she was working on it and she just had to edit it a little bit. And once that's done, I will let everybody know on Discord and a link to where it is on the marketing page. Let me just put this here. Medium article logo and approval. David. Once all those things happen, we're good to go with that. And so the Medium article is, that about right? That's as soon as. I'll just leave it as soon as. Oh, and then the meetup, we're just waiting to get the approval to pump that out. So that's good. And getting back, so again, in the marketing page, as soon as the logo and the presentation template is done, which I'm definitely working on this week. If anyone wants to help me, let me know, or has any ideas, please. This would be the page for you to put your work on. And again, I check these pages, and if my name is the last one as to modified, if you modified this page, your name would be here, and that's how I know somebody, and I do get notified. Somebody changed one of these pages. So I'll know if you guys are interested in this section, and that would make me very happy to see people working on these pages. So again, if you have an idea for a logo, just drop it here. If you have a template for the presentation that you think would be good, drop it here. If not, I'll be working on that this week. And I will let everybody know as soon as David gets back to me for that global meetup. And then the rest of the social media, once that LinkedIn comes out, I'm encouraging everyone on the call to I guess repost it to their LinkedIn or whatever social media you use. If you have a Discord, if you have a group you talk to about this, any way you can get this information out once it's on the LinkedIn. Again, this information came from a chatbot on how to develop the posts for the different formats, meaning that your Twitter post isn't the same as your Discord post or your Instagram post or whatever. So I will be, you don't have Instagram on here. I'm not sure if we need it, but so again, like tweeting is a quick push out of information as opposed to LinkedIn, which is really something that you can chew on for a while. So there are different audiences and different ways that you post that stuff out. And if anybody wants to be, again, responsible for the Twitter, please sign up. We'd love to have help there. Again, so let me go back and put what we're looking for this week. Oh, this is where I got stuck last time. Okay. And before we get the presentation template, if you have your thoughts, you can just put them in a PowerPoint and then meet the graphic or meet the template for the graphics later. Work on presentation template. This is meant for all of you. Sign up to present. It's fun. You'll love it. It'll be great on your resume. You can put this a link to the presentation that you're on your LinkedIn page so that people can see that you do this and that you're well versed. So what else are we working on? Oh, send out article this week. Send out LinkedIn post this week. Did I forget anything, Gianluca, on the development side, maybe? Oh, well, this is the business committee side. I think that's everything we talked about, right? Oh, thank you, Sir Patrick. I'm so excited. Thank you. Yeah, so if I missed anything, please let me know, and we'll work on this. So I am going to go back to Gianluca now to see if he wants to show us what's going on or anything interesting happening in development.
Okay, thank you, Bobby. I will try because today I have no good connection, but
oh no worries, no worries. We could end it today if you want to just regroup. On Thursday we could Thursday we could either regroup on Wednesday or Friday.
No, I think we can just two quick sentence. One is I'd like that Jacqueline will join and sign up to the presentation. I'm very happy if she decided to do that. And some I don't know if she wants to present like a live demonstration or talking about networking and opportunities. I don't know what she prefer. And so about the development topic, let me share my screen. And yeah, one is that we have the dev branch with the front end, the first version of the front end, but to test, to provide for everyone that component, we should implement the next step, which is the Docker container architecture, which can help us to install in a cloud the system and also to test in a live way. So we can start to do that. And yeah, I want to thank some of you. One is Sorodip, if I remember right. It's not the best way to talk about the name, but some of you are working still started to work on the Docker container architecture. So thank you, and go ahead. And at the end of this meeting, I'm available for technical question because Swapnil asked me an extra technical session for the development if you want to ask me something. And the last step is for AI topic. AI topic, the idea is to fine-tune a smaller AI model using synthetic data generated by LLM. This technique is named model distillation. So if you want, the learning objective for AI topic is to try to read something about the fine-tuning, instruction fine-tuning for the smaller model. And that technique is model distillation. So please Google it on and try to read something. And the idea is to create data set, the instruction data set, using another LLM. One could be Llama, because Llama now it's a very, I think it's the best model for this this kind of task. And when we finish this activity, which can ask us, I think, about 2 months, 1 or 2 months, we will compare to current RAG technique. So start to create synthetic training set, okay, in order to fine-tune a smaller open source AI model. And how to do that? Using synthetic data generated by LLM. One could be Mistral, another one could be ChatGPT or Llama. And which model? One idea is GPT-2, but we will discuss when we finish this activity. So please try to Google the model distillation term and synthetic data, and how to create, which is this technique, and how to create synthetic data using other LLM. And okay, I think we can, this is 2 slides from Tripur. And okay, this is an example of logo and related merchandising. And because I'd like to continue on this way, we need to wait Tribur for that. Okay, question?
Again, anybody who wants to try out one of the AI graphic generators and play with the logo, please. I'm going to do something this afternoon, but if something shows up on the marketing page first, I would be very happy. Oh, something did show up. I like it.
This by Tripur. Yeah.
Yeah, did you go to the, did you see it? It's great. No, she's got a new one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, here, that one.
Yep, that's awesome. So now we have the logo for the Medium article. We can get that out. And once the Medium article is out, the LinkedIn post can go out referencing that article. And I think our second LinkedIn post should be a link to the meetup. So we're building this buzz, like stay tuned for more information, whatever. So building a buzz so that it's like a continuous story. I really like that. See, the other one, the A's were rounded at the top and they look like N's. These look like A's. So I'm very happy. Very happy. Do we want color in it or not? Any thoughts? How about we do this? I'm sorry, someone's speaking and they're not loud.
Yeah.
Is that Sharbesh? Could you raise your volume?
Yeah. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello. Yeah. So the current front end is of different color combinations. So I think this would be of different contrast. So we need to change the front end colors for it. So adding it would be creating it would create a problem in that.
So you think we need to add color?
I think we should, yeah, we could change the color of the front end. If that is the case, if we like this one, then we could change the color to the color of the front end.
That seems like a lot of work. We should just change the color of the logo.
Yeah, we could just add here a section that the logo must be of this color combination. Means it must it must go with the current front end work that is going on, like that. So it would be helpful for others to create a logo similar to that.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Thank you. Yeah, so again, this is nice if we change, and do you have, so the front end, the colors of the front end, did they match these colors down here, or I have,
Yeah.
okay, so any of these combinations would be fine? I
The
think right
current
now they
few
just
ones,
use grays.
not the last ones. It's of the dark slate gray and the white one.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Ah.
Sounds good. So again, this week, I hope to see a lot of people who keep showing up. Oh yeah, J-Ram, if you want to change the color composition, that would be great. Thank you very much. Yeah, the blues, the Nexus blue is a nice color. For us, again, it matches the front end, so that would be great. Thank you so much. So if you have the ability to edit this, J-Ram, that would be perfect. And again, I guess we're nearing the end of the call. If anybody has anything to say, I'm going to go through the attendance now, so that if anybody has any comments about what needs to happen in the week coming up. So I think Gianluca and I have already spoke. So Shreya, if you'd like to introduce yourself and tell us what you'd like to work on.
So, hello everyone. Am I audible?
Very low, but yes.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm Shreya Sahai, and I'm from India, currently a final year engineering student. And I would like to work on the AI part as well as for the presentation. I thought I would love to contribute to the networking and opportunities part. So, yeah, looking forward to contributing in the project.
Awesome, thank you. And Sarah Dick, we already know you're working, so if you just want to catch us up on what you've been working on.
Hello everyone, my name is Saurabh Ghosh. I'm currently working on the front end and the back end stuff, and currently I do the containerization on the front end, and looking forward to contribute on the more in the back end side. Thank you.
Thank you. Silky? Still on the call? You're not paying attention. Well, welcome to the call. Not able to unmute, that's fine. We're glad to have you again. If you are a developer or a business person or want to be part of both, please just sign up and jump in. We'd love to have your input. So Patrick? Still, yes. Would you like to introduce yourself, discuss what you're working on, Sir Patrick? I guess he's also quiet.
Yeah, so
From India, undergrad, loving to contribute to this project, learning a lot from mentors. I am traveling, so I can't open my mic. Well, thank you for that input, and thank you for your help. And then J-Ram? He's at the library, which is fine. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing your work on the logo. Who else do we have? Jacqueline?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, I'd start with a quick intro about myself. So my name is Jacqueline. I finished my bachelor's degree in engineering science at University of Toronto. And this September, I'll be a master's student studying in information management at UIUC. And for the last week, I was working on the front end component. I have an open pull request that's pending review. And this week, I would like to work on the AI topic. But if Jane, Luca, or Swapmil have any tasks that they want to assign to me, I'm also open to that.
And are you going to sign up for part of the presentation?
Yeah, actually about that part, because I was traveling and I wasn't really like, my internet was not really well. Like I wanted to sign up, but I'm not sure which link should I be like going to.
Okay, well, to sign up for anything, I'm just gonna drop real quick the link for the wiki page, which is what I'm on. And all you would have to do to edit or put your work down is go to that page and hit the edit button once you're logged in. So I'm logged in here. You see my little face. So that means that I have the ability to edit this page. So again, just put your name in where you'd like to work on the presentation, or if you go to the marketing page, work on the template for the presentation, the style guide for the presentation, so that everyone who wants to put their slides together is all working from the same template. So thank you very much.
Right.
Okay, next we have Anshika, who I'm not sure is able to speak. Oh, yes, she is. I'm sorry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anshika Vasish. I'm from India, currently a pre-final year graduate pursuing my engineering and information technology. I'm working in the business team and a little bit of development team. And I also want to discuss about the issue which is related to the front-end development on which I'm working. So can I discuss it there or after the introduction is
ahead.
over?
No, go ahead.
Oh, sure. Actually, I have I just want to discuss that Swapnil has mentioned that we should add, drop a new component that Google Gemini has. So I just want to confirm whether I should continue with that, or is there something else which I should, prefer?
Okay. Yeah. Is it a technical question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I lost something. Do you want to add a Gemini component?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand. Sorry.
Actually, the question is, there is an issue that is revamping the UI component in AI FAQ GitHub repository. So I'm working on that issue on which
Did we lose her?
Sorry, my connection is very.
No
very
worries. I
poor.
think she has issues with the something to do. She wants to add something to the front end that they have at the Gemini AI section.
Yeah.
So I think that if you just reach out with her on Discord and figure out how to get that done, that would be great.
Yeah, I will reach her on Discord. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, Subham?
Hello everyone, am I audible?
Yes.
So I'm Shubham, a pre-final year student pursuing my bachelor's in technology at NIT Patna, India. I'm working with the business team and I'm glad to assist you all. And yeah, I'm really happy to work in this team. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the work you've been doing too. And Kisha? Anshika? Anshika? Is she audible? Yeah, so she's going to be working on the Medium article, hopefully get that out. And Sarvesh?
Hello, everyone.
Yes.
I'm Sarvesh, and pre-final year student at IIIT Nagpur, India. So currently I'm working on the backend side and the AI/ML stuff. So the current progress of it is adding authentication to the backend. So I raised an issue of it, and we're currently working on it. Yeah, that's it.
Again, thank you for your help. Did I leave anyone out? Anybody have any more comments before we give you back your 2 minutes? Okay, so again, I really hope a lot of activity on the wiki page and on the development end. The Medium article and the meetup should be publicized within the next day or two. So yeah, great. We could use help with the template for the PowerPoint, and that's about it. So thank you very much, everybody, for attending this morning's meeting. And if you have any questions, please reach out through LinkedIn or email or Discord to any of us. We're here to help. So have a great week.
Thank you, Bobby. Have a great week. Thank you, everyone, and talk soon for
Talk
the
soon.
next meeting. Thank you. Bye.